on the ground.
It feels cold.
Feels cold?
Feels cold. I'm unsure where I am actually. It's cloudy, darkish, and cold.
Very cold. Okay. Do you feel like you're inside or outside?
Feels like I'm outside. I can smell the air. Kind of like before it rains.
What does it smell like?
That smell right before it rains. It's just like not moldy.
Uh-huh.
It just has that distinctive smell. I can't place it. It's like a basement. It smells like basement.
Okay. And you said you feel like you're inside or outside. What did you say?
It felt like I was outside, but I don't know. It's just dark.
Okay. Let's take a deep
So
breath in. Uh-huh. What were you saying?
maybe like a shed, a barn.
Do you feel like you're in a dark place?
It feels dark.
Okay. Do you feel like it's dark because it's nighttime?
Yeah, there's no light. So it could be nighttime.
Do you hear
But
anything? Do you hear sounds of birds or crickets or anything? Night
no,
sounds?
you hear the sound of silence.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful. You're doing good. So remember to take deep breaths in and out. And every time you take a deep breath in, you're going to go deeper and deeper into relaxation. And you will be able to sense, feel, or know what is happening around you. So let me know, do you have a body?
I feel like I'm floating.
Okay. Let's see where you're floating to. Do you feel like you're going anywhere?
I definitely feel like I'm going to the right, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But
Let's follow this and see where it takes you. Let's float along. We're going to float along to a time and place that's important to you, where we can get answers for your highest good. So we're going to float along into, let me know when you see, sense, or feel anything change.
I feel like I'm getting nervous. Like my palms are getting sweaty.
Your palms are getting sweaty?
Yeah.
Do you feel nervous where you are?
Okay, it's anxious. I have a very anxious feeling, like I know something's gonna happen, but I don't know what. Like you're anticipating something.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let me know if you can sense anything around you where you are in this dark space. Do you sense any furniture, anything to touch?
I don't feel like I'm moving anymore.
Okay. Let's go ahead and close this scene. We're going to close the scene and we're going to float along to another time and place of significance. We're just going to move it along into something important is happening. Be there now. Tell me what you see, sense, or feel.
I feel my dad.
You feel your dad?
Yeah.
Do you feel like he's there with you?
No. No, I feel like he's trying to tell me something.
Okay. So do do you feel like where you are is inside or outside? Do you feel like you're still in the same dark place? Or do you feel like you're somewhere different?
I feel like the dark place followed me, if that makes, I don't feel like I'm there, but I feel like it's close.
Okay, let's see if you can do something for me. I want you to imagine that you have a flashlight in your hands, and this flashlight is a spiritual flashlight. And when you turn the button on, you can shine it around you and see what is happening around you. So do me a favor and turn on your flashlight and shine it around. Do you see the light?
I see the light.
Can you
And
see?
okay, so I can kind of see where I am. And
Okay.
it seems like I'm in my grandmother's basement,
Okay.
my
Keep talking.
mom's mom. And that makes sense with the smell because it was just a regular basement.
Uh-huh.
There's the walls, there's the paintings from my grandfather.
Uh-huh.
Go around the corner, you can see the workshop of my grandfather and uncle. And then there's that dark room that I was never allowed in, which my mom
Okay.
used to say was the kids' playroom. So maybe I was in that room.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. And can you tell what time of the day is it? Is it daytime or nighttime? Are you able to
It's
tell?
nighttime. You can see outside the little basement windows. So
Okay.
it's dark outside.
Are you alone in there?
All alone. It's
Okay.
me.
Let's find out what you're doing there. Let's walk around and see what you're doing there. Let's keep walking and move the scene along and tell me what's happening.
Just empty.
Uh-huh. Are you able to walk through the house?
The house isn't ours anymore. So if I am, this is like amazing.
Is there anyone else in the house? If you can tell?
Don't know yet. Just on the first floor, the kitchen, a little breakfast nook. You can hear the highway. The
Say that
cars on the
again?
highway. You can hear the cars driving up and down the highway.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Keep talking. The more you talk,
The
the more.
fireplace is lit. So
Uh-huh.
there's the fireplace in the living room was never lit. We can never light it. My grandfather used to light it, but I never met him. So I never personally ever in my life seen the fireplace lit.
And it's lit now?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's exactly how it looks.
I want you to walk over to the fire. Can you feel the warmth of the heat from the fire?
Yes. If you can hear the crackle, you can smell the smoke. Best smell in
Are
the
you
world.
are you able to look down at your feet and see what's on your feet?
I have socks on.
What color are your socks?
My socks are white.
Do you feel like you're young or old?
Maybe around my age now. Doesn't seem like I'm too young,
Okay.
but I haven't
Beautiful.
changed.
Beautiful. So I want you to imagine you have a spiritual mirror in front of you. So you're going to see a mirror. Look into that mirror and tell me if you can see what you look like. Do you look like you now or do you look different?
A little younger, a little more
Okay.
youthful, but kind of looks like me.
Can you tell what you're wearing? What clothes you're wearing?
White t-shirt and blue jeans. I guess they're blue jeans. Looks like a white shirt and blue pants.
Okay. Beautiful. And so what else is going on in this house?
It's pretty empty.
The
And
furniture, does it look normal?
the pictures aren't out. The furniture's there, but the details are gone.
Uh-huh.
Little picture frames, little knickknacks, all little things that made it home.
Okay. And what do you think you're doing there right now? Is there a reason for you to be there?
Not really. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like I'm just here.
You're just looking around. Are you able to walk through the house? Are you able to go into the kitchen?
Kitchen was the first room. Yeah.
Okay. What about that dark room? Are you able to go back to that dark room and find out what's in there?
Step back downstairs.
Are you able to go back downstairs to that room?
The third step going down the basement was always broken. It's not broken.
Really?
And the railing always was loose and wobbly. It's not.
Beautiful. You're doing really good. You're doing beautiful. The
My
more you
grandfather,
talk, go ahead.
my grandfather hand painted pictures all over the basement walls. There's only 4 of them, which is odd.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
There's only 4 there right now.
And there were, I want to say there was like 8 to 10, but there's only 4 on the small one. You come right down the basement.
Anything particular about these 4? What they were painted of?
They're Mickey Mouse. They are like Steamboat. I don't remember. Yeah, the original Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie. My mom used to tell me stories about them.
Okay.
They were just little things he did, I guess, for when the kids came downstairs.
Beautiful. Now, are you able to go to that dark room?
The dark room is to my left, and I have that feeling. My hands just feel weird. They're like clammy and sticky.
Does the room feel good or bad? Do you
Doesn't feel good.
No? Okay. Okay. Well, maybe we will wait to enter that room. We'll find out what's in that room later.
Yeah, I don't like how I feel around that room.
Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can close that scene. Let's see if we can close that scene. And let's see if we can go back in time to a time when your family was there, when your
Okay,
people.
I just saw somebody get pushed down the steps.
And who was it?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It kind of looks like my grandmother's sister, my aunt Sue. I don't know.
Okay, so let's rewind just a tiny bit. Let's go back to that scene where you see someone getting pushed down the stairs. Right before they get pushed, tell me what you see happening. Be there now. Can you?
There's like 2 people at the top of the steps. I don't know who they are. Well, right. I see the back of her. I have no idea who he is. I have never seen him. I don't know.
Okay.
And they look like they're arguing or talking. But then he just pushes her. And she just falls backwards and rolls down the stairs.
What happens next?
She's alive, but she's not okay.
Does he run to her?
He's just standing there. Kind of like he doesn't care.
What else is happening? Does anyone else know that this took place? Does anyone else come to her aid?
No. She's just laying there, holding her head. And now he's coming. So it took a minute.
Okay.
And he's going to carry her up the steps.
Is she okay?
It's her head. She hurt her head.
So what do they do? What happens next?
I think he's taking her to get help.
Does he
She's
feel
bleeding.
bad? Uh-huh.
I don't know if he feels bad.
And who
It
is
doesn't.
this woman?
She looks like my grandmother's sister.
Okay. And the man?
I don't know.
Okay. What happens next?
They're just in the kitchen. He's trying to like clean her head, like check her.
Uh-huh.
It looks like he wants to take her to the, like he's trying to like get her to go, but I don't know if she doesn't want to or if she's not strong enough, like to walk, to do it.
Oh.
I don't like this. He doesn't care. He just doesn't want to get in trouble.
Is that her husband?
I don't know. I don't know much about her. It could be. I don't know who he is at all.
Are you
Like
able to, see if you're able to connect with her. See if you're able to connect with her and communicate with her. Are you able to ask her if she's okay?
no. It's like she doesn't know I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and close that scene. We're going to close that scene and move it along. Let's move it along to another important time when something happened to this couple. Let's see if we can get some answers and find out what happened. Be there now. What do you see?
She's just crying.
Does she have
She's
a
alone.
bandage on her head?
She has a scar and she's alone and crying.
So is this later, would you say?
Yeah, this is later.
Okay. What happens to her? What's going on?
She's just sitting there on the couch.
And she's alone?
I think that was her husband.
Did he end up leaving her?
I think he left her.
Is she
Makes
sad?
sense. Makes sense she's alone because she couldn't have the kids. So she's alone and sad and crying.
They had kids together?
One kid. She had two, but they had one. I don't know his name and I've never seen a picture of him. Everybody said that he just left one day.
Okay. Let's see if we can close that scene. Close that scene. Let's see if we can rewind back a little bit further, rewind back time a little bit to when they were younger and they had the baby and things were good. Let's see if we can get some answers. Are you able to go back? Is she able to go back?
He never wanted the baby.
Was she pregnant when he pushed her down the stairs?
I think so. Never wanted the baby. That wasn't part of the plan.
Did that make him angry?
Seems like, yeah. I think she was pregnant. I think he was trying to push her so she wouldn't have the baby.
And she ended up having the baby?
And the baby has something wrong with it.
What's wrong with the baby?
Baby's disfigured. The baby's face.
Oh.
The baby doesn't have a lip. The nose is wrong. It's not there.
And this is from the fall?
I think so.
Does the baby live to have a healthy life?
The baby's my aunt. The baby is the kid my grandmother raised.
Okay.
Called the
Does your
baby Donna.
aunt have these things wrong with her now?
They called the baby Donna, and that is my mom's so-called sister. My grandmother adopted her because her sister has epilepsy and couldn't raise her. My aunt's not normal. I don't know what's wrong with her, but maybe this is it.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything else, any information you can get from that? Anything they want you to know?
His name is Joe. My aunt doesn't know who her father is.
Does he have a last name?
Bindle.
What was that?
Bindewald. Bindewald.
Bindewall?
Yeah.
And where is he from?
They met when they were kids. So I guess from the same town as her, my aunt. By the water.
Did he, and what happens, does he ever come back to look for his child?
He's dead. I see a cemetery.
Uh-huh.
He's dead. I don't know when he died.
Okay. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and close that scene. We're going to close that scene and move it along just a little bit further so we can get answers for your highest good. The last place we left her, she was in the house alone. So we're going to move along to where we can get some answers for your highest good. Be there now. Tell me what is happening in her life now.
Light. I see lots of light. Bright.
Okay. How does this light feel?
Looks like we're camping.
Uh-huh.
Done that a lot in my life, so that makes sense.
And do you feel like you have the same body?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move it along and tell me what's happening there. Who are you there with?
It's kind of like I'm just floating around looking, observing. It doesn't seem like
Okay.
I'm really there.
Okay. That's okay. Beautiful, beautiful. We're just going to keep talking and the answers will come to you for your highest good. So
Doesn't
we're
feel like
just going
really
uh-huh.
doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be here. Kind of like feels like a pit stop.
Okay. So you feel like you're camping? You said you were at a campsite?
Mm-hmm.
You felt the fire?
Yeah, it has that vibe, but I don't feel it. I don't see it.
Okay. And what about the bright light? Is the light coming from the fire or do you feel the light around you?
I feel it around me,
Okay.
above me, the sides of me.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So just take a deep breath in and out. And the deeper you breathe in, the deeper you will go into connection and everything will come to you. You will see, sense, know, and feel everything happening around you. So just take a deep breath in and relax and tell me what you see, sense, or feel happening around you. Be there now.
Kind of feels like I'm being pulled up.
Okay. Do you
Clouds. It's
feel like
white.
do you
It's
feel like
white.
this do you feel like maybe this is a transition? Do you think was this your grandmother maybe going into the light? Do you feel like this is the same storyline or do you feel
Okay.
like this
Yes.
is something?
Yes. No, that makes sense. It feels the way it's being pulled.
Uh-huh.
It feels like, yeah, like you're supposed to follow it, like you're supposed to go somewhere, like move forward.
Yes,
But
follow the light. Let it take you where it needs to take you. And let me know what you see, sense, or feel along the way. Just follow and float along with the light. And remember to stay in the frequency of wonder. What happens if you go forward? Do you see anything?
it's getting blue. I see blue. It's like I'm
Okay.
going further into the sky, just up.
Uh-huh.
Feels good.
Yes.
It definitely feels good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
I'm
where does
nervous to
this
keep going.
like say that again?
I'm nervous to keep going. It's like a feeling of, it's like just come and stay. I don't know. It, okay, let's go.
Beautiful. Just follow it and float along with it. Let it take you to where you need to go. You are always safe and protected, looking and seeking for answers for your highest good.
I still feel like I'm just floating.
Okay.
I
All right. So we're going to close this scene. We're going to close this scene and we're going to move it along. You're going to float to another time and place of something of significance where you can get answers for your highest good. Be there now. Let me know what you see, sense, or feel.
There's my grandfather. He has his hand out waiting for me.
Beautiful. And
He
what do
pulls
you
me.
do?
I grab a hold of it. No hesitation. That's grandpa. Let's pop up.
And talk to him. Is there a message he has for you?
at the kitchen counter. He always has a joke.
Uh-huh. What is he wearing?
Button-up shirt and just his little tan slacks. His belt, brown belt with a little belly popping over it.
Mm-hmm. And what about his face? Does he have a mustache or wearing glasses or anything?
His little mustache, his white mustache with his hair looking like Bozo the Clown. Just that bald head with the hair. Always has a smile. And the first thing he does is make his hula girl tattoo dance.
Beautiful.
He's okay. He said, stop worrying.
Uh-huh. He says,
Take care.
stop worrying.
Stop worrying. Take care of Dad. Don't let the family fight. It'll go away one day.
Beautiful.
My grandmother's here.
Your grandmother's there with him?
Mm-hmm.
What does she say? Does she say anything to you?
She's telling me a story.
Beautiful. Is this the grandmother that's the baker?
Yeah.
Can you ask her, can you connect with her and ask her about her baking and her recipes and if she would share them with you?
Polly has them. Polly has them all. That's my uncle.
Uh-huh. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Can you ask her about when she would do the sign of the cross? Is that the grandmother?
Mm-hmm. It's her.
You wanna ask her about what she was saying when she was mumbling? That you would like to know?
Blessed be. Bless his soul. Heal the soul. Heal the soul. You have to repeat everything 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. Repeat it 3 times. Don't forget. Don't forget to do this.
Beautiful.
Tap.
I know
Tap
it's
the wood.
important. Go ahead, say that again.
Tap. Tap the wood 3 times. Blessed be. Bless the soul. Bless the soul. Heal the soul. Heal the soul. Heal the soul. She's going so fast.
Beautiful. She's been waiting to communicate with you, huh?
Feed them. Feed them.
Feed them?
Feeding brings them together. Always say, God is good. God is great. Thank you. No, pop-up says that's not how it goes.
What does
Don't
he say?
listen. He said, don't listen to her. She don't make no sense. God is good. God is great. Thank you for this food. Thank you for this family. Thank you for keeping us together. Amen.
Did your grandpa say that part?
Yeah, he always said it when we had dinner.
Are you able to ask your grandpa why he says that about her?
So you know she's a pain in the ass. After all these years, she hasn't changed a bit. She always thinks she's right.
Well, the women are very divine. We are usually right. Are you able to give them both a hug and a kiss?
Yeah. Do I have to let him go?
No, you can take your time and hold them. Ask them if they have any messages for each of your kids.
Oh, I love them. I did good. I did good. They're proud of me.
Beautiful. They're very proud of you. How do they think you're doing?
My grandfather asked me what was wrong with naming Emilio Robert instead of Robert Emilio. My son is named after both my grandfathers.
Oh,
He's just upset he's a middle name.
well, when he has his kids, he can name them what he wants.
Oh, my family was comedians.
Does he have any messages for Robert? Or your grandmother? Either one? Both of them?
My grandfather said wants him to stop with the tools and focus on what's important. I don't know what that means.
Ask him what's important. What should be his more focus, main focus?
Stop messing with the cars. Stop messing with the cars and worry about his family.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Does grandma have any words of wisdom for him?
My grandmother said there's something at Paulie's house for Scarlet. I don't know what that means. But
There's something what?
At Paulie's house for Scarlet.
Okay.
I'll know it when I see it.
Okay. Does she leave that there for her?
She had no idea Scarlet was coming.
Oh.
But my uncle says there's a lot of things for me there, so maybe.
Okay. Beautiful. And what about your middle son? Do they have anything to say about your middle son?
Patience. Just patience. Which I don't have much of.
And what about your youngest, your fiery youngest? Any messages for you, for her?
Let her be. Just let her be. Grandma says, let her be. She sees me. She is me.
Beautiful. How does that hug feel?
Good. In a way.
Are you able to smell her too?
Yeah. And her white hair. Her beautiful white hair. It's so white. I said I would give anything to have that hair.
Can you ask your grandparents if they're always around you and with you?
When they're here. I don't know what that means. When they're here.
Can you ask them, what does that mean? Ask your grandmother.
She has others to visit.
But when you call upon her, does she come?
Not all the time. She can't jump. It's so hard.
Oh, goodness. Can you ask your grandmother and your grandfather? Are
My
either
grandfather
one
said he's here. He's
really?
here. He's always here.
Really? Beautiful. Are there little things that he does to let you know that he's there? Can he tell you?
It's the sawdust that I always thought. It's the sawdust. God. I thought like the ceiling had like termites or something. Because there's always this little pile of like crap. I don't know. It's sawdust.
Uh-huh. And he said that's him?
It's him.
Oh.
It's there all the time.
Beautiful. And what about your grandma? When she shows up, how do you know she's there? Is there a sign that she can tell you about to look for?
She says, I'll just know. She's such a smartass. I'll know. I'll know. It'll be in the kitchen.
Can you ask your grandma or your grandfather, are they with your siblings, your sister and your brother?
No, grandma doesn't see him. My grandfather does.
Your grandfather does?
He says my brother is doing good. They don't see each other often.
Uh-huh.
My brother's busy.
Your brother's busy. And what about your sister?
He
She
didn't
left.
know her.
No.
He doesn't know her.
Okay. Different soul family?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you ask him? Uh-huh.
My brother and him are close.
Can you ask him if you're more connected to him and your brother as far as soul family wise? Is that your main connection, or is there another connection?
him and my brother and my Aunt Doreen checks on me. That she's with her son all the time.
Beautiful. Are you able to ask them? Go ahead.
My great-grandmother, his mother, watches me.
Oh.
She pops up.
Is she there with them?
She leaves flowers.
Flowers?
No,
Okay.
That's not what he said. What does he say? Feathers. She leaves the white feathers. Okay. My daughter finds tiny white feathers everywhere.
There you go.
Everywhere. She has so many she can make a pillow.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you able to ask them, since they're doing so nice asking you questions, can you ask them, is this your dad's mother and father we're talking to?
Yeah.
Okay, dad's family. Can you ask them if your grandmother came from a town of witches? Can you ask your grandmother about that?
What is she saying? Oh God, she just slapped her forehead. Oh boy, I pissed her off. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce it. I am sorry. I'm gonna stop trying.
Ask her if you're able to know anything about that.
She says the town it's in North Italy.
Okay.
I Googled it before she said I found the right town.
Okay.
They're called oh, here we go again. I'm not even, oh boy. I cannot pronounce what they are. Singora? Oh, she's getting so mad. Yes. She learned from her great-grandmother. Grandmothers are supposed to pass down. Grandmothers teach granddaughters when they're of age. She learned from her grandmother at 30.
Oh.
She passed on all knowledge. Everything was taught within a weekend.
Wow.
You have a time frame. You have to learn quick. If you don't pick it up, everything will be passed into an object. From that object, when you feel you're ready, you have to touch it.
Oh.
That object's at my uncle's house.
Okay. And that's what you need to go get?
It's her cabinet. It's her cabinet my grandfather built her. I need to get the whole dining room set. Each piece is for somebody.
Beautiful.
It's too late for me to pick up anything that she's passing down to me, but it's not too late for Scarlet. Collect the pieces, collect the knowledge, read the recipe book. I'll have it all.
Beautiful.
And Pop-Up told her to shut the hell up. Slammed his head on the table.
Oh my God. Tell your grandpa be nice.
He just laughed. He laughed.
Well, give them a hug for me. I'm so grateful that they're able to connect with you today. Ask them if there's anything else that you need to know that you didn't think of asking. You would love to know more about your family and your gifts, your abilities.
There's twin boys. Grandma had twin boys. I don't think anybody ever knew that. They were born in California. And yes, the stories are true. They've only been together for 3 days before they got married. Oh, wow. I have 26 aunt and uncles on my grandfather's side. I need to make a family tree. Papa wants me to make a family tree.
Beautiful. Is there some clues he can give you to start, or do you have most of your pieces that you need to know, or could he give you some missing links?
Sicily. A lot of his family is from Sicily. His parents came over on the boat. Start there. Okay.
Do you know their names?
Tommaso. Tomas. My great grandfather is Tomas. My great grandmother is Angelica. Angelina. I can't read.
Beautiful.
He has a picture of them. They're the cutest people I've ever seen in my life. They're on a farm. Black and white picture on a farm in front of a gray car. All right, well, it's black and white.
Beautiful. Do they suggest you go visit Sicily?
Grandma says yes. Yes, 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 yes. And she's slapping her hand on the counter. Oh, yeah. She went there. She went there like, I know that's where he's from, but she went there like 3 or 4 times.
Uh-huh.
She loved it out there. Yes, I have to go. Go now. Okay, you pay for it.
Beautiful.
No, that's it, they said.
Beautiful. Do they have any messages for your husband since he's been by your side for so long? Do they have any words for him? How do they feel he's doing?
Oh. Grandma wants to spit on him.
Oh, no.
Won't be the first time. Yeah, I know. I know. She hates him.
Grandma's crazy. Oh. Grandma, why?
Oh, but Pop-Up says he might be a piece of crap. I'm going to use that word lightly because Pop-Up's not very nice either. And but he takes care of me. You got to get a give with a take when it comes with people like Crystal. Oh, okay. Yep. Yes, he always did say it was going to be difficult. They haven't changed.
Beautiful. Is he able to tell you where where his star family comes from? Are you guys connected to the same star family?
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Ask your grandma and grandpa where are they now?
Grandma said no, not the same star family.
Okay. Is she able to give you any clues? Okay.
No.
Is your grandma and grandpa twin flames?
She says no, he says yes.
Their characters. I love it.
I'm gonna go with maybe. There's a high possibility I think they are.
I love their personality. It's so cute. Well, are we complete with grandma and grandpa now? Are they ready to move on? They want to give you another hug and a kiss goodbye and maybe say one last thing before they journey back to where they were.
They said they have a long journey.
Oh.
Okay. I needed that. Grandma said long journey, couple solar systems. I don't know what she's saying. Now she's getting all aggravated. Okay.
Wow. Well, you
go.
tell grandma we send her love on her journey, and grandpa as well.
He doesn't know how to answer questions. That's what's aggravating her. Okay.
Well, you tell grandma she's done wonderful and we appreciate everything that she's done. All the answers she's given us today. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Is there anything that we can do for grandma? Does she need us to send her any love? We automatically do, but does she need any extra boost?
Send her peace. She's stuck with my grandfather. Okay. Yep.
Grandma, I send you peace and patience.
I send all my love. I love them.
Wonderful. Well, when you're ready, Crystal, you can go ahead and let them go and say goodbye when you're ready. And let me know.
We're good. We're good. Gotta make that short and sweet or it won't happen.
Beautiful. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead and close that scene. And we're going to just drift and move to another place and time where you're going to be able to get answers for your highest good. We're looking for answers to connect with your sister. Is there any answers for you? Let me know where you are and what you see happening around you. See if we can find your sister.
We're not here. We're not on Earth. This is different.
What do you?
It's like amazing. I don't know how to explain it. There's trees, but they're not trees like our trees.
Uh-huh.
And there's buildings. They're
What
similar.
are the shapes? What's the shapes? Are they square, pointy?
Like round? Round.
The buildings are domes?
But like oval, not like
Oval?
Not like a circle. But yeah, I guess like a dome. I guess
Okay.
that's what, yeah. It's definitely not a circle. It's this is not normal.
Do you feel like you're inside or outside?
I'm outside. I'm looking. I'm like on not a sidewalk. I'm on the road. I'm on the ground.
Okay. Do you feel like you're walking?
I'm standing there. I'm just like walking in a circle, if that makes spinning in a circle.
I want you to look all around you and tell me, what does the scenery and landscape look like around you? Describe everything you see.
The sky is like pink and purple. It's not like clouds. it's streams. It's like the clouds are like lines that go together. It's not, I don't know how to explain where I'm at.
Like rows of clouds?
Yes, there you go. Yes, good example.
Okay, I can see that. Beautiful. And can you look down at your feet? Do you see your feet? Are you able to see your feet?
And my feet are long. My feet don't look like feet.
How many toes do you have?
I have 4.
And what color is your skin?
It's okay. It's like a, oh, this is weird. It has a gray tint to it. So it's like grayish, but it has like a tealish.
Oh, beautiful. And what about your toes? Are your toenails painted or anything? Anything special about your feet?
My toenails are darker of a color.
Okay.
Less teal. I mean, less gray, more like a bluish, greenish.
Okay. And look
Mixed
down at your
shades.
hands. What do your hands look like?
I have really long fingers. My arms are long.
Okay, beautiful.
I actually feel like I'm really tall now that I'm looking at myself because my legs are really super long.
How tall do you feel?
I feel like I'm like 6, 7 foot tall.
Okay. Do you feel like you're male or female?
I don't know if there is a male or female. I
Do
kind
you
of feel
feel
like I look
both?
neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Perfect. Beautiful. Now look around you. Do you see any other people that look like you?
Yeah, lots.
Are they wearing clothes or what's
No, nobody is wearing clothes.
okay? So describe to me what your body looks like.
It's like this stretched out blue thing. Like my toes aren't toes. They're at the ends of my fingers okay, so like my fingernails are like a little rounded. Like, and everybody's hair is different, but it doesn't look like hair.
What does it look like?
Looks like kind of like feathery. Like soft, feathery. I don't know how to explain it.
Can you tell the difference between male and female?
Mm-mm. Everybody just looks the same.
Okay. And what is everybody doing?
Kind of just hanging around. It
Just
doesn't look like,
relaxing or
it
busy
doesn't,
walking?
no, it doesn't look like anybody really has any destination or purpose. It's kind
Okay.
of like the ones that are walking, it just looks like they're walking. It doesn't look like they're going anywhere. Like
Okay.
like I'm gonna walk over there to sit down. It just doesn't look like, and the ones sitting are just relaxing. And there's
What
short
does
ones and tall ones, but that's the
okay.
difference in them.
Different sizes?
Yeah, like height difference, but that's really the
Okay.
only difference.
Would you say the short ones could be maybe more feminine energy?
Hmm.
Do you sense like maybe there's
It could
children
be.
around?
They could be kids.
Do you sense children, or does everyone feel like the same age?
Like really, everything feels the same. It doesn't feel much
Okay.
different here.
Beautiful. Do me a favor. Do you see anybody near you? Is there anyone closer to you that you notice?
Yeah, a few steps away. Hmm.
Who do you see? Who do you sense? What do you feel?
I want to say it feels like a guy, but it kind of feels like that's kind of how you just talk about them. Like, hey, look at this guy. What are you
Uh-huh.
doing? You know, tall.
Is this person the same height as you?
It doesn't sound like they speak like us.
No?
Oh, maybe he's
What
just
does
mumbling.
what does the dialect sound like?
Sounds like something from a movie.
Do you communicate with your voice, with your mouth, or with your mind?
With the mouth.
Okay. What about your teeth? What do your teeth look like? And your face? What did the faces of these people look like?
The faces don't look too different, but features are more not so prominent. Like noses aren't so big, they're smaller. They're like more to the face. I don't know how to explain that. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know how our nose comes out and off of our face? Theirs is more flat.
Kind of like a cat.
Yes. Yes. There you go.
Okay. What kind of being is this? Can you sense um, what they are? What kind of being they are?
No, I can't.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. Look at the closest person next to you, and see if you're able to connect with the person and find out their name. Are you
Connect.
able to
Can,
go ahead?
connect. Connect. This is connect.
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 Beautiful. Is this someone that you know that you spoke to before? Is this a friend of yours?
Not a friend, but we've bumped into each other.
Uh-huh. Let's see if we can ask this person some questions and see if we can get some answers. Can you ask this person what planet you're on, or is there a name to your planet?
This is the planet next to planet ZYBORG. I visited here before.
Do you look like them? Do you look like these people?
Similar, but
Okay,
different.
beautiful. Can you ask them, is this your home planet, or is ZYBORG your home planet?
I don't belong here. I'm not from here.
What are you doing there?
We come to visit sometimes. We trade.
What do you trade?
We give them supplies in exchange for some of our supplies. So what they don't have at a certain time of, they ask us and the other planets around them.
How do they travel? Do you see anyone traveling? Do you see aircrafts moving about or anything?
No, I don't see anything, but he says there are ships that they use.
Okay.
The
Does he know
transport ships don't go out that often.
transport ships?
I guess that's when we're switching, doing exchanging supplies.
Are you able to ask him what dimension you're in?
Uh-oh. Something happened.
What?
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Just went completely silent.
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you now. Okay. That freaked me out. Oh, there was this weird noise and you just vanished.
Well, we were tapping into ZYBORG, so. So go ahead and close your eyes and just relax.
That was so weird.
You can drink some water if you need to drink some water if you need to.
Okay, I'm good.
You're good? Okay. You see how the timing is, how they do that. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and have you just take a deep breath.
Did you
and
hear
relax.
that? Was that just me?
I heard like a slight pitch,
Okay.
but I don't know what that was.
As long as it wasn't just me. Okay.
Yeah, I heard a little pitch.
Freaked me out. It was loud on my end.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. Just go ahead and relax, reground yourself. Just take a few deep breaths. And just relax, allowing yourself to go back into relaxation. Back into relaxation. And let me know if you feel like you have a strong connection again. Once again, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And as I count down, I'm going to have you go deeper and deeper into relaxation, beginning at 5, relaxing you, going deeper into relaxation, 4, deeper and deeper, 3, you're going deeper and deeper into relaxation, 2 and 1. And you are back relaxed in your safe space, allowing once again the strong connection for your highest good. And let me know if you feel your connection again back on ZYBORG. Let me know if you see, sense, or feel back where you were. And let me know if you feel like you're there.
I'm close.
Say that again.
Feel close.
You feel close?
So close. Feels like I've been here before.
Okay. Tell me what you see around you.
The same sky.
Uh-huh.
I think I might be there.
Beautiful.
There's mountains. Different
Mountains.
parts. Maybe.
Okay.
Feels like I'm there. The sky looks the same. Different area.
Different area.
Yeah.
What does the area look like where you are now? That's different.
Mountains. There's
Okay.
not many people.
What is everyone doing?
It's like they're looking for something.
Are they harvesting?
You get close.
Are you there to work with them or help them?
I think I'm here to oversee them.
Okay. Do you feel like you're the same age or do you feel like you're older?
I feel like I'm older.
Okay. Tell me what's happening.
Like watching them and just, yeah, I think they're like harvesting, but I don't know what, because there's really nothing there.
What does the ground look like?
I would say it looks like there should be plants and things like a field, like a cornfield or a wheat field. There should be something growing here, but it doesn't look like it. Looks kind of like used up.
Are the plant life green there as well?
There's some green. It's all different colors. There's some green. There's some bright yellows. Lots of yellow.
Uh-huh.
Some orange. It's mostly yellow and orange.
Do you see any nature animals around? Birds? Anything familiar?
Like birds, but they're bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah, they're bigger than a normal bird. Like, not huge, but bigger.
Do you guys communicate with your animals on your planet? There?
Not these ones.
Not these ones? So let's find out why you're there at that planet and why you're not at your own planet. What is your mission there?
I feel like I'm here for something. I'm here to get something.
Let's find out what you're here to get. Who do you see? Where do you need to go to find out? Let's move along and find out where you need to go to find out what you're doing there.
These guys are just workers. It looks like they're just looking, so I don't think they have my answers.
Can you ask them what they're looking for?
They're trying to figure out what's wrong with the land. Nothing will grow here.
Is there a reason why nothing
Collecting
will?
samples.
What was that?
They're collecting samples.
Okay.
They're going to go back and test the soil.
Is there anything you can do to help the soil?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
I either think they need water. I think it's like out here is dry. It's not like a
Uh-huh.
desert, but it's just dry. It just doesn't seem like it rains.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they can fix the soil.
Do they know what happened to the soil? What caused it to not grow?
It just stopped growing.
Is
I
this
don't know.
causing a big deal for people?
That's why they have sent supply ships. That's why they're exchanging goods with us on our planet. So they're running out of food.
Okay.
They give us things and we give them food. We don't need
Are
much on the planet.
uh-huh. Do they have a sun on their planet?
Our planets share the sun, so we're in the same solar system.
Okay. Can you find out where exactly they are in the solar system?
Light years away from us. From our Earth, from our sun. Or
Are you, say, like in the Andromedan galaxy? Would you be in Sirius? Is there anything they can say where you would be near that would give some kind of reference?
you're near Sirius.
Near Sirius? Do you get aid from Sirius as well?
Not at the moment.
Okay. All right. Are we able to close this scene?
My sister's
And
here.
I'm sorry,
I think my sister's here.
your sister's there?
I think that's why I'm here. My sister comes here often on the supply ship to make sure everything runs smoothly. They don't know if she's here or if she's back where I'm from.
Okay. Let's see if we can find her. Are you able to, can you scan and see if you can locate her and see if she's there on the planet with you?
I don't even know what she would look like.
See if you can find her frequency. You'll know when you sense it. Sense it. Follow the gold cord.
I don't know if I can find her.
Is there anyone that can possibly help you find her? Or do you eventually find her?
I don't. Oh, there's so many people now.
Okay.
None of
Let's
them
see.
know if she's here.
None of them know?
Yeah, they don't know if she's here, if she left.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's do something. Let's close this scene. We're going to close the scene and we're going to go back in time to when you were with your sister, when you got to see and speak with her. Let's go back now to when you were with your sister. Be there now. Tell me what you see, sense, or feel around you. Do you see your sister?
Just pictures of her.
A time when you were together.
We were never together.
You were never together?
She died before I was born.
And what about where you are now when she comes on the ships? Are you able to find a time when you will see her when she's on the ships?
It looks like we're in like a bedroom, the sleeping quarters.
Okay.
There's 4 of us in here. We all look about the same age.
Okay.
My brother is here. My brother and my sister.
Beautiful. And do you all look alike? Do you look this
No.
bluish gray?
Their hair is lighter than mine, but we're all the same color. Everything else, the hair and their like fingernails are lighter.
Beautiful. Connect with your sister and connect with your brother. Do they have anything to say to you? Say hello.
They said hi. Why am I
Would
here?
you tell them you're trying to find some answers? If your sister can answer some questions for you.
She'll try.
Can you ask her, why is it you guys are separated?
They have things they have to finish and take care of.
Can you ask her why she left so early at a young age?
Her family there needed her. She had things she had to work on.
Do you want to tell her you love her and give her a hug and tell her you miss her?
They had to prepare a place for everybody to come to. Something got destroyed. Okay.
What did she say?
My name is Princess Zolorian.
Princess Zolorian?
Yeah.
And what's her name?
My brother's name is Prince. Doesn't even make sense. That's why he didn't like his name.
What's his name?
Prince.
Just Prince?
He won't say it.
Really?
It's like he's stuttering every time. So we'll go back down.
What about your sister? What's her princess name? Is she a princess as well?
So him and her are only a prince and princess because my mom is with my father. Their father has nothing to do with royalty.
Oh.
They're actually workers. That's why they left. They had things to take care of.
Uh-huh. What kind of things?
Because I'm the princess, it's their job to prepare for me when I come.
Beautiful. Are you on planet ZYBORG now?
Now, yes, she said.
Are you at your home now with your family?
Yeah, this is ZYBORG.
Beautiful. And is your mom connected with you guys there?
No,
Okay.
not at the moment. Not at the moment.
So let's talk to your sister and brother. I know you haven't really got a chance to speak to your sister, so let's talk to your sister and see what she can tell you. What does she have to say to you? You've waited a long time for this.
Don't believe the lies. I don't want to have this conversation right now. Not this one. So, what my brother has told me my whole life is true. She didn't die the way I was told.
How did she die? Did she tell you?
It was his fault. So I know what that means.
How was it his fault? Was he just a kid?
No. So her father.
Is there any healing that needs to be sent there?
My mom.
To your mom?
Oh, God, yeah.
Can we send love to your mom?
This is probably why my mom's crazy.
Is she telling you what you need to know?
Yeah, what I don't want to know, but what I have to know.
Well, we want to make sure that you get all the answers that you need so that way you can heal and move forward because you have a long mission. Can you ask her how her experience here is affecting you on your journey? Can you ask her, can she give you some kind of words of comfort?
She just tells me that I needed to know these things. I needed to move on. I needed to stop questioning. Now I know to let it go and move forward with my life. I'll be with them eventually.
Does your brother have anything to say to her there about that? Is he able to say anything? Any words of forgiveness?
He just said he's sorry. He was too little to know.
Are you guys all able to give each other a hug and heal for this?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Can you ask your sister if she's one of your spirit guides?
She said yes. She always has been.
Beautiful. Can you ask her if you have any connections with dragons?
I am the dragon. What does that mean?
She says you're a dragon.
I am a dragon.
Can you ask her if you're a
I couldn't hear you.
seraphim?
Say that again.
Are you a seraphim dragon? Seraphim? Or a different dragon race?
She said seraphim are pretty mighty.
Seraphim?
I don't know what that. I don't know what she's saying. She's just talking about all dragons now.
Let's see what she has to say.
She's not sure. She just knows of all different types. She said she can ramble on forever if I have time. All she knows is that I have the dragon soul and the dragon fire. I am the dragon.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
My brother's laughing.
Of course. Does your brother have any messages for you? I know you were saying that you had this little dot on the back of your neck. Can you ask him about that? Maybe your sister might have one as well.
Yes, she does.
Can you ask what that is for?
I have to stop. I have to stop with the hate. I have to stop with the anger. I have to let go and let things be, and it'll all come back to me. I have to find who I am, and I have to remember who I am. I don't. Why does everybody talk in riddles?
So beautiful.
My brother said basically stop being a little bitch. Get my shit together. Hold my head. Hold my head up. Oh God. That's
Is he also with you all the time?
as much as he can be. He likes to be with my son.
Mm. Can you ask them about your son? About are you speaking on the autistic son?
No, my oldest.
Your oldest.
My brother
Beautiful.
loved him.
Beautiful. Does he protect him as well?
He has no choice. He's too stupid to protect himself.
Uh-oh. How does it feel where you are? Look around you. What does your home look like, or where you are? What does it look like?
It's actually really beautiful. I like the colors. I love the colors. Maybe this is why I love colors so much.
Can they take you on a small tour so you can see the rest of the place maybe?
They try to all the time, but they can't reach me. They can't reach me. Why can't you reach me?
Can you ask them if they connect with you during dream time, even though you might not remember?
That's what they're saying. They said something's in the way. They can't get to me.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that now. So we're going to let you spend some more time with your sister and your brother. I know you haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to talk to her. So if there's anything you would like to say to her, go ahead and say what you'd like to say from your heart.
I just wish I could see your face and touch it and know it's there. I just want to punch you in my face for leaving me. Oh, my brother
What did
said,
she say?
my brother said his daughter is going to have a little boy. And my son is going to have a little boy. He said, you're welcome. Maybe because I'm praying for boys.
Do they plan on reincarnating at all, coming back here, or are they done with this third dimension?
They plan on it. They want us to do it together.
Beautiful. Will they be coming in through the grandchildren or through the newborn babies? The boys to come?
My brother said, you never know.
Oh, we love riddles.
That means yes.
Did we ever get your sister's name there? What was her name?
Alicina?
Alicina.
Alicina.
Okay.
And my brother said, don't ask. He's not telling.
Maybe your sister can tell you what his name is.
Oh no, he just looked at her.
Tell him you don't get these opportunities very often. Tell him to be cool. Have fun, brother.
No, I'll laugh. I make fun of him over everything. He'll tell me when he meets me in my dreams.
Beautiful.
I guess that's something to look forward to, right?
Yeah.
He loves me. He's so proud of me.
Hmm. Beautiful. So do you have anything else you want to say or ask your sister while you're there before they run off?
She said, my mom won't believe me, but tell her she's there.
Beautiful. You want to give your sister a great big hug one more time, and your brother?
Okay. Let's get out of here before I change my mind.
All right, well, we send them off with love. We thank them for joining us today. And we're going to go ahead and close that scene. And I want to know, is this a good time to call in the higher self?
I think so.
Beautiful. So now I would like to call in the higher self of Crystal. I would like to talk to the higher self of Crystal for her highest good. Can I speak to you now?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. I love, honor, and respect you. Am I speaking to Crystal's higher self now?
Yes, you are.
Beautiful. Higher self, is there a name that you go by?
Just call me Crystal.
Beautiful. So I would like to ask a few questions for Crystal, but before I do that, I was wondering if this would be a good time to do a body scan.
Okay.
I'd like to do a body scan now and check her from head to toe and let me know if you see anything in her body that does not belong there for her highest good. Do you see any shadows, any dark areas?
It's a dark area in the back of her neck.
Okay. Is it where that little dot is?
It's more towards the, yeah, more towards the center, but it does reach there.
Okay. Okay. Does this feel like a entity? Does it have a consciousness?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay. Does this feel like a reptilian consciousness?
No.
Okay, very good. I would like for you to keep on scanning her body and let me know if you see any other shadows or dark spots in her body. Let me know. Scan her really good.
I don't know if it's her lower back.
Okay, what do you see in her lower back?
Maybe the stomach area, the lower back. There's some shadows.
Okay. Does this feel like these shadows have consciousness as well?
Seems like there's a couple, but there's like one that definitely seems like it does.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Keep looking. Keep looking. Look really good. Let me know if you see any other places.
Shoulders
Her shoulders,
on her right side.
right side. What do you see in her right side?
The shadow?
Shadows.
Shadow. I don't know
Okay.
what it touches.
That's okay. That's very good. This is really good. Beautiful. Can you do me a favor and scan her brain? Can you scan her head and let me know if you see anything in her head?
Her head is just dark.
Okay. And what about her third eye?
It's dark all around it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I would say a shadow.
Okay.
it's
Just really dark. And what about her heart?
Looks okay.
Okay.
Might be a shadow, but I don't know if that's what that is.
Okay. Beautiful. So I would like to call upon some assistance. Should we call upon Archangel Michael to assist us?
She uses that one a lot.
Is that good to use? Should we call in Archangel Michael?
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay. I would like to call in Archangel Michael now. Please, Archangel Michael, I'd like to call you now for assistance. Higher self, let me know when you sense Archangel Michael.
easier.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So Archangel Michael, I would like for your assistance in scanning Crystal's body. We found a few shadows in her head and her third eye and a little bit throughout her body. I would like you to scan her body, please, and let me know if you find any reptilian consciousness.
There's one or two.
And where would they be located?
Says that one in my neck,
Okay, in the back of the neck?
one in the back of the neck.
Okay, Archangel Michael, if we could now encase this reptilian with the alchemy symbols, please. Can you let me know if it's contained? I'd like to contain that reptilian consciousness there in the neck. Let me know if you're able to do that. I'd like to place this reptilian consciousness in the cube now, please. Let me know when it's encased.
Encased, we're good.
Beautiful. Now, can you please scan her body some more and let me know if there's any more reptilian consciousness? I'd like to make sure we get them all. You know, they like to hide and be tricky.
The one in her lower back.
Okay. Can we encase that one now as well with the alchemy symbols, please? I'd like to encase it now with the cube. Please let me know when he's encased.
You got it.
Beautiful. And what about the stomach? Is there reptilian consciousness in that stomach as well?
Hard.
Her heart?
I can't tell.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and work on this first reptilian. Is that okay, Michael?
Okay.
So the first reptilian in the back of the neck, I'd like to be able to speak to it now. Can I speak to it now, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, I love, honor, and respect you. Thank you so much for speaking to me. Can you tell me, when was it that you attached to the back of Crystal's neck?
2 years ago.
And can you tell me what happened that caused you to connect?
Needed her energy.
And what was she doing that she was able to allow you to come in?
Wasn't protecting herself.
Was she doing something that allowed you to come in?
She doesn't know what she was doing. She wasn't paying attention. I just snuck in.
She wasn't paying attention. You caught her off guard?
Yep.
Are you a male or female energy?
Male.
Male. And are you connected to her through her stomach, or are you connected, the back of the neck? Are you on a ship somewhere?
No.
So how is it that you're able to connect to the back of her neck?
I'm just here.
Okay. Are you causing her any harm?
Probably.
Okay. And are you there alone?
No.
Who are you with?
Another.
Another reptilian?
Yes.
Are you guys a team or partners?
Partners?
You
No.
just came there separately.
Yes.
You came there separately or together?
Separate.
Okay. All right. So that reptilian with you, does it have a name?
No.
Do you have a name?
No.
Okay. Well, do you have a body somewhere else, perhaps?
Yes.
And where is your body located?
Not here.
Is it on a ship or a planet?
His is on a planet.
Okay. And is everything okay on that planet? What happened that made you need to take her energy?
Just needed it.
Okay. And do you have a family?
I did.
Are you alone now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as you know, the earth is ascending and we are helping reptilians like you positive polarize. So that way you no longer have to stay attached to her body and feed off her energy. That way you can go back and keep your consciousness and keep experiencing different lives. As you know, we are helping reptilians transition. Are you ready to transition into a positive polarized being?
Okay.
So that way you're no longer feeding off her light. You will have your own light.
Okay.
Beautiful. And what about the person, the reptilian there with you? Did they hear what I was saying? Are they willing to go as well?
We'll go if he has to.
This is a beautiful time to exit. This is a beautiful time to transition and keep your consciousness. That way you can continue and you don't have to go back to source. You can just continue and positive polarize and help on the other side. Is that something the other person would like to do as well?
Yes. Okay.
Beautiful. I'd like to call upon Archangel Azrael at this time to assist you, to take you to where you need to go. Let me know if you see Archangel Azrael. Michael, we need to get these two assisted and help them along with the light. Are you able to help?
Here.
Beautiful. Now, before you go, is there anything you want to say to Crystal before you go?
Sorry. Thank you.
Beautiful. Now we're going to send you two on your way, and Archangel Azrael is going to make sure you go where you need to go and don't get tricked along the way. May the light of the universe accompany you. Archangel Michael, I'd like to send light to the back of her neck where those two reptilians were. And I'd also like to call in Archangel Raphael, if I could, to help him send some light to that spot as well. Can we fill that in, please?
Okay.
How is that looking now? Did it heal that spot?
Looks better.
Looks better. Can we keep sending that spotlight so she completely heals from that? And I also like to speak with the reptilians in the lower abdomen. Archangel Michael, are they still encased?
Yes, they are. They're listening.
Beautiful. I'd like to speak to them all together. As you heard, we are helping you positive, polarized. Are you guys all willing to go as well? Are you
Yes.
ready?
Yes, they are.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Archangel Michael, I would like for you to assist them in helping them transition. And Archangel Azrael, I'd like for you to accompany them and help them transition into a positive, polarized. Can you do that now?
Okay.
Beautiful. How does that look?
It's good.
Can we send some light to that area and have Archangel Raphael, if we can still get his assistance to send some healing light to those areas as well? I'd like to fill all that in with light, bright light.
Okay.
Beautiful. Archangel Michael, I'd like for you to continue scanning her body. I know we have some dark spots all over the place. Where would you like to start next?
It's shoulders.
Okay, what do we have going on in her shoulders?
Just looks like some shadowing.
Do you see any boxes there?
No boxes.
Do we see any cords or hooks?
Looks like a hook. Right shoulder.
Right shoulder? Okay. I'd like to send some phoenix fire to this hook. Is that okay, Archangel Michael?
Okay.
All right. I'd like to send phoenix fire to that hook now and dissolve it. Can you let me know how that looked?
Looks
Is it
pretty good.
dissolving?
Looks good. Yep.
Beautiful. Anything else on those shoulders that's causing this darkness?
No, that looks like it was it.
Beautiful. Can we send some light? Like to fill that area up with bright golden love light. How's that looking?
Looks perfect.
Beautiful. And where would you like to go next?
Her head, brain.
What's going on in her brain? Any implants in there? Reptilian consciousness, cords, hooks,
Don't say
boxes?
reptilians, but there's a whole lot of everything in that. See a box.
You see a box?
See a box. And a cord or a hook. I see it coming off of it.
You see cords coming off of it? What caused this box? Is this archonic?
Not too sure what caused it, but I think you're right.
Okay, should we send Phoenix fire to this? To the box?
Okay. Yes, let's try.
All right, let's try sending some Phoenix fire to that box now. See if we can make that box disintegrate. How's that looking?
Try one more time.
Sending Phoenix fire to that box now. Is there a consciousness in that box, or is it just technology?
Might be a conscious.
Okay, well, if there's a consciousness there, let's see if we can connect to the consciousness. Is there a consciousness in there? I'd like to speak to you now.
Well, maybe I was wrong.
Say that again?
Could have been wrong.
Okay. I don't want to hurt anybody. If there's anybody there, I will give them a chance to speak up. How is that? What is that box doing? Do we need to take care of the cords or the hooks first on that box?
You might have to. The boxes, it started to disintegrate, but not fully. It's still there.
How many cords are coming off of this box?
3. 3
Are
that
these cords connected to people?
I don't think so. They just look like they're pulling.
They're pulling.
They tied down.
Okay. Well, let's send some Phoenix fire to those hooks now, to those cords now. I'd like to disintegrate those cords so that way they are not pulling. Like to dismantle that box, send Phoenix fire to it, and get rid of that box.
I think you might be working. Got the cords.
Archangel Michael, can you help me with those cords? Do we need to call any other angels in for assistance?
Nope, we got the last cord.
We got the last one?
Got the last cord.
Beautiful. Thank you, Michael. How is that box looking? Is it loose?
It's loose. It could go. I think it will go.
I'd like to continue sending Phoenix fire and working on that box so that it's no longer there. Can we do that?
You got it. It's gone.
Beautiful. Is there anything else in her brain besides that box that's making it cloudy and dark?
Something by her third eye.
Okay, let's send some light into her head. Let's flush her head with some beautiful golden light, and let's see what's going on with that third eye. Is there anything around that third eye that's causing the shadow?
We got a cord keeping it closed, it looks like.
There's a cord keeping it closed?
That's what it looks like.
Is it a cord or a hook?
I think it's a cord.
Okay, can we send Phoenix fire to that cord as well to dissolve that cord? Like to be able to open her third eye for her. I know she feels blocks. Like to get rid of that cord now, sending light to that cord. Sending Phoenix fire.
We are good.
We're good? Beautiful. How does her head look? Is it glowing white? How is that third eye?
Third eye looks good. We got some, it's glowing. It could glow more, but I think we're good.
Can we continue working on her third eye as she sleeps as well? I know she'd like to be able to have all her senses fully activated. Beautiful. Michael, is there anything else you see in her body? Is there anything in her heart?
Her heart looks good. It just looks tired.
It just looks what?
Tired.
Tired. Has she been in under too long, or is it just from the life in general?
I think it's just stress, just life.
Is there something we can do to help her relieve the stress? I know that she's got a high anxiety type of life. Is there something we can do to calm her down and help her on her path?
I think it's what she needs to do. She thinks too much. Got to calm her brain.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Michael, can you tell me, can you scan her and let me know if you see any portals in her, any dark portals at all? I'd like to be able to scan her fully.
I don't see any.
Okay, and how do her chakras look?
They look good.
Okay. And what about, does she have any illnesses or aches that she might have that I forgot to ask that we can possibly take care of?
Yeah, lots of them.
I'd like to be able to work on her and heal her. What can we do for her?
Her stomach.
What's going on with the stomach?
She has some diseases. She needs her digestive system fixed.
And what caused these diseases?
She was born with them.
Was it from past life?
One of them.
Is there something we can do to heal this? I'd like to be able to heal her from all her past life traumas. Anything that's holding her back in this life, please. Can we work on that belly?
It's not much you can do.
Can we send love light to it?
Yep, you can send love light. Might help, might not.
Is there anything in there that we need to talk to?
No.
No. So what does she need to do? Change her diet?
She needs to change her diet and gain weight.
What do you suggest she eats?
She won't eat it.
What does she need to eat? Seaweed?
Needs to eat healthy. Stay away from spicy food.
No spicy foods? Is that what's causing the stomach problems?
Gotta change everything.
Is her grandmother's recipes going to help her with that?
She liked the stew. That was something she kept down when she was a kid. It always
She
helped.
said she wanted that recipe. We forgot to ask grandmother for that recipe.
You'll have your chance.
Say that again?
You'll have a chance.
Okay. Beautiful. So how does her body look now? Is there any other dark spots in her body that you see?
Oh, it's okay. Looks
Is
the
she
same.
glowing?
Yes.
I would like for her body to be a nice, bright, glowing, beautiful love light.
Yeah, she's glowing.
Beautiful. So I know she has a few questions here that I can get to. Are we done with the body scan?
Yep, I think we're done. She looks
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that assistance, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. I have a couple of questions for Higher Self. You did answer quite a few questions. Thank you so much for the first part. I know that you had taken her to the first scene. Can you explain why you took her to the first scene that she was in?
She always wondered what happened. So now she knows. Family's full of secrets and history that she never understood. It was always told to her in her face, and she questioned everything. That was one moment she always questioned. There were so many lies and secrets told about it. I figured she needed to know.
Beautiful. Now, is this going to help her move forward, you think?
I think it will help her let go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And the next scene you took her to, I believe She was the blue creature, blue-gray.
Yes.
What race is that?
That's her race. That's who she is.
What is the name of her race?
She didn't tell you because she doesn't know. That's what she will find out in the future.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so now is not the time.
Now is not the time.
Well, I do thank you for giving her some clues. ZYBORG did help her. She did think of that, so I do thank you for that. She'll appreciate the confirmation.
See, she doubts herself. Too much overthinking. She knows the answers. She just doesn't want to believe them.
Yes, it's hard. It's tough. It's tough when you don't have all the answers and no one really gives you them. What do you suggest she does?
She has to relax and let go. She can't make magic happen overnight. And that's all she wants to do. She can't fix everybody. She can't make everyone happy. She has to focus on herself. Most importantly, she has to let go. She has to let go of the anger.
Where does the anger come from? Where's the root of it?
She's been lied to her whole life. And every time
Did
she
they-
finds out the truth, they just lie to her some more.
Do they lie to protect her? Why do they lie to her?
Some to protect her, some because they think she's stupid, some because they don't think she'll ever figure it out or know any better. But she never stops digging, and she always figures it out.
Beautiful.
So then they blame her for hurting herself. But did she really hurt herself, or did they hurt her?
Right.
And that's where the overthinking and the learning to let go comes in. She has to let go.
Beautiful. And I know she's got 3 children. Each one of her children's are special in their own way. Can you tell her what each one of them means to her? Like, I know the children pick their parents and each one has a special gift. Can you go into a little bit of that about her kids for her? Explain a little bit.
Explain why she has the kid she has.
Like, I know that her first kid, she's got her first son and they kind of bump heads a little bit, but
Those two are so alike. That's the problem.
What is their soul connection?
He loves and respects her so much that he only wants her proud. And he tries too hard to make her proud. And she gets too mad. She's a perfectionist. She has to just respect him.
Yes. I know now he's got a family coming and they're going to grow the family. That must be pretty exciting.
She's excited. She'll be a good grandmother as long as she doesn't try to take control of the situation.
And this little soul that's coming in, is this a mighty soul with a mighty mission?
This soul coming in is going to fix a lot of things. It's a very mighty soul. Going to change the way this whole family lives.
Beautiful. And the child's mother, she's must play a very important role in her son's life. Are they also twin flames?
Yes, they are. They are.
Beautiful. And what about her other son? I know he has autism. Is there anything you can share with her about his gift?
He is made for great things. Don't hold him back. Keep pushing him for greatness, as he is going to achieve it. never know the full potential he has if you don't open doors for him. And don't let anybody else close the doors you're opening. That's all. Show me
Beautiful.
what that means.
Beautiful. And what about her daughter? I know she said her daughter is a little fiery, fierce one. What can you tell her
Maybe
about her daughter? Say that again?
that one is made for greatness. That one might rule and run something. Not the world. She's gonna run something. Keep pushing her. Keep pushing her. Allow her to spread her wings and just become. The problem Crystal has is she likes to, on not realizing, hold people back. She tries to push them too hard, which in turn isn't always the best thing. She has to stop. Let them be who they are.
Mhm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for that. I know that she had two, I think one of them is still here. Harley, is that correct?
Right? They're both gone. Harley and
Okay,
Pebbles.
so Harley and Pebbles, is there any messages from them? Can you let her know if they're around her? Can we connect with them today?
They're around her all the time. Pebbles is around her husband more than her. Harley doesn't leave herself, ever.
Are they from the Dog Star, or where do they come from?
Harley comes from the Dog Star. Pebbles comes from her planet, Crystal's planet.
Oh, is she a
So does her
being in
guardian.
that planet, or do they have pet companions in that planet as well?
No, they have pet companions. She's just different looking.
What does she look like on their planet?
There's no hair. Still a dog, still on all fours.
Hmm.
Longer legs, stretched out body, just more stretched and longer.
Beautiful. What do dogs eat on their planet? I'm really curious. Do all dogs eat meat?
Not all dogs, but on her planet they do.
They did. Okay.
They like vegetables and fruits. That's a big thing on her planet.
Are they mostly vegetarian?
Both. It's
Both?
50-50. Whatever is more available at the time.
Okay. And is her planet a peaceful planet?
For the most part. Every planet has its problems.
Okay. What dimension? Are they in the third dimension as well?
They are in the third. Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. Has any of our people on our planet traveled to any of these other planets?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd check.
You could, but you'd have to be invited.
Oh,
It's a long
really?
process. Doesn't happen often.
How does it work?
She's a princess. It's different for her.
Oh, beautiful. Now I know she's, let's see if I got any questions. I have a question about these spirits that she sees and senses around her. She says that she saw some glowing red eyes in her backyard. Can you tell me if there's any dark energies around her or home or anything? Can you scan her home?
They're all over the place where she's at.
I know she said that outside she saw some dark figures with maybe the red eyes. Is this
There's all kinds of things around her area.
okay? What can she do to protect herself? I tried to let her know about shielding and protecting. Is there anything you can tell her about
To
that?
get better at that. She has to stop doing things until she gets better at it.
Uh-huh.
That is her full focus, should be shielding.
Okay. Can you tell her how important that is?
It is the most important thing. The dangers that come to you and things that can happen to you are not worth it. And she knows that. She realizes it after the fact every single time.
Yes.
But at that point, it's too late in her head.
Mm. Now, is it just as easy as calling upon your I am source love light to protect you? Can she just simply say that and feel confident about it?
I think if she was 100% confident in it, she would be okay and she would be stronger. But she doubts herself. When you
Okay.
doubt yourself, anything can happen.
Well, I think after this, I think her confidence level will be quite high, I think. Right?
I hope this helps her.
Can you tell me what kind of special gifts that she has that she came here with? I know we all bring special gifts with us here. What is her special gift?
Special gift is her sight, which she used to have. She used to she used to connect with people and things and see what wasn't there. She's lost her way. She'll get it back.
Now I plan on teaching a psychic protection class where I plan on going into helping them develop their sight. Is this something that's going to be good for her?
I think that would be great for her. I think she forgot once she lost her way. I think she forgot a lot.
Uh-huh.
So to refresh, recoup, start over, see things from a different perspective and angle. I think everything would help her.
Beautiful. Can you tell me if her being and practicing being a witch is also very helpful and good for her?
I think she lets people get in her head, and that's where her lack of confidence and doubt come in.
Uh-huh.
Not everybody around her fully supports and believes in her. I
Uh-huh.
think if she put all that to the side, continued to focus on what she knew was right, and believed in herself enough, all of this would be a very great thing in her life.
Beautiful. I feel like this is the type of work I could see her doing. Would you agree?
Definitely.
Beautiful.
She loves to give herself to everyone around her. If she can give herself and make people believe and understand that there's more to them and see and just, I think she would be happy.
Beautiful. Yes, that's what I try to do. I constantly try to tell people that there's so much more, but it's not always easy.
Closed minds. Can't get through
Yes.
to everybody.
Yes. I did want to ask about this cup that she has. She said that there's this particular cup. Is there anything magical about this cup? She says her spoon stands up.
Her cup.
Is that,
It's her. It's not her cup.
is it her magic?
Is it magic? I guess yes. Is it just her being her? Yes. How do you want to look at it? Again, that's your perspective and your vision.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to believe in herself. She should believe in her spinning of a spoon in a cup.
Oh, beautiful. She wants to know if she is on the right path?
It's a question she asks herself every day. And she gets the same answer to that question every time she asks it. And the
Keep
only
moving forward. What's the answer?
answer is, if it feels right, keep going. And I haven't
Mhm.
seen her slow down yet. So she must know the answer to that question.
Beautiful. Let's see, is there anything that I did not ask that I could have asked? I know she was a bit concerned about her mom's abilities, people thinking that her mom was crazy, but she doesn't believe her mom was crazy. Can you just give her some words about her mom's abilities and anything comforting?
Her whole family has abilities that are unexplainable. She needs, again, to stop questioning them all and just see them for what they are. And when
Mhm.
she sees them for what they are, she has to stop letting them scare her. Yes, her mom's crazy. Her mom is absolutely insane. But yet at the same time, so is she.
Right.
It's a perspective. It's what you believe. Her mom is in touch
Yes.
more than she realizes. So if you want to see that as crazy, a normal person would.
Yes. Beautiful. Is there anything else I didn't ask that you want to throw in?
Her relationship. It's not the
Yes.
greatest, and it's not the worst. And I know some days she sits in a corner and cries and begs for help and begs. And again, she has to let go. And even if somebody else isn't able to let go, she cannot let that make her angry. She has to let go. Everything in her life revolves around letting go. She'll
Yes.
figure it out.
Is her husband her twin flame?
That is such a hard question to answer.
I know we have more than one twin flame. Are they connected on the soul planet level? Like, or do they come from the same planet?
They don't come from the same planet. No.
Okay.
I do want to call them twin flames, but there are so many reasons that I don't want to call them twin flames. But I would have to lean to yes more than anything.
Yes. Does he keep her grounded?
And drives her insane. But yeah, he does. She knows without him she would be lost. He knows without her he wouldn't survive. They bring each other something to the table that no other person can bring. They are connected. That is for sure.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you can tell her about that relationship? Have they had other lives together? Previous lives?
They have been in every life together.
Beautiful.
It is always them. It always ends the same. It always starts the same. And the uphill battle in between has always been the same. But the love has always been there.
Beautiful. Well, I know they've been together a long time, so yes, indeed. I did want to ask one more thing before we wrap up. Her great grandmother's sister, you took her to a scene. Was that what we were talking about at the first scene?
Her grandmother's sister, yes.
Okay. And she got the answers to that she needed? Was there anything?
But the man in there is Joe Bindelwald, and that is the father of Donna. Donna has always been told that, but then found paperwork stating that it wasn't. These are the facts. This is the truth. She has the answers she needed.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for giving them that.
Welcome.
Now, before you go, is there anything you would like to say to me before you go? Do you have any messages for me?
You are doing great work. Please continue to do what you do. Don't doubt yourself. And thank you for taking the time to do this. She needed this.
My heart is very, very grateful. I'm here to be of service, so it just makes me feel so good to know that I can do this for her. So I humbly thank you so much for allowing the connection and bringing her to me. Thank you. And thank you for bringing me to her. She is also a blessing in my life. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Is it okay to bring her back now?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I love, honor, and respect you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that in the future we will get maybe another chance to talk.
I hope so too. Thank you.
Beautiful. So now I will let you go back and I will bring back Crystal. So Crystal, now I would like you to slowly